But the courageous one, the one that sails across the inner oceans of his own darkness, that man lights the monster on fire and uses his burning flesh to navigate the new territories. What's going on? And more importantly, where the hell are you going? We all have, or we should have, aspirations to become more than we presently are, to continue to become better in the name of the game. It's the that gets you out of bed and keeps you on your feet. But I've found in my life, and the mess that I've made of it, and the difficulties I've encountered in attempting to disentangle the disorder, meth, booze, skanks, etc., it's a very damn arduous task to get somewhere when you have no fucking clue who you are. Imagine discovering a genie in the bottle, and this magical genie offers to grant you 3 wishes. And he asks, well, what do you want? But instead of being ready and knowledgeable with the precise answer, you stammer around in a stuttering paralysis. We know the object of the game called life is to get somewhere, both literally and figuratively, to arrive at a physical destination that is superior to your beginnings. And not only that, but to reach an intellectual and wise position that truly knows the difference between what is important and what's bullshit. And here's my genie in the bottle question to you. Do you know who the hell you are? Because how can we expect to navigate the world if we've never taken time to navigate ourselves? So the hell with all the meaningless distractions vying for your limited time. And yes, it is limited. One day we will perish, damn it! So let's drop the bullshit and pick up some direction. Let's mindfully choose our next steps and stamp the address onto our ambitious souls. And in order to combat the monotonous dreary of those slaves dragging their feet beside you, we ensure freedom by having a benchmark, something we can quantitatively measure. I'm going after A, I'm using B to get there, and the results will look like C. A plus B equals C. It really is that simple to map out a game plan, a life plan. But too often we just adopt the habits of parents and the societal norms, although we're fully conscious of how much they despise the predictable standards. You are a man, and the only thing predictable in your arsenal should be the tool of overcoming. Hell, fighting to overcome the humdrum of mediocrity is man's initiative. So where you want to go entirely depends at length how far you're willing to search the depths of who the hell you are, thus learning who the hell you can be. Because the benchmarks, the goals, the tangible rewards that can be measured, they can only stack up in correlation with how deep you know who you are and what you're made of. Do you have the grit and balls it requires to get to the level you're seeking? In truth, most people don't. They'll never do what it takes to get the body, to get the wealth, to get the life that consumes their daydreams. And that, for most people, is all it consists of, a motherfucking fantasy that gives them a hard-on instead of actually grinding it out to get the real deal. Every one of us wrestles with that inner shadow, that weakness, that fear. And the difference, the game changer between weakness and strength is this. The coward will always wrestle with the what-ifs that lie within the inner monster. But the courageous one, the one that sails across the inner oceans of his own darkness, that man lights the monster on fire and uses his burning flesh to navigate the new territories. Love and respect, gentlemen. Your benchmark is on the other side of cutting off that monster's head.